Hey guys, today's the day that my Woodland Mills HM130MAX arrives. I'm looking forward to hopefully unboxing it today, although it's raining out and the forecast says it's going to rain all day, so I don't know if I'll be able to get that done today, but if not, we'll just extend the video to whatever day it stops raining. We're in the middle of the COVID pandemic, so I will of course have to use social distancing while receiving it from the shipper, and I'll be putting on a mask.
But still confident. Sparking a brilliant.
This is Chime, a mobile bank account and debit card with no hidden fees.
Flag-themed blanket.
What?
Show your patriotism and proudly display.
Oh my God.
Bear anywhere.
Do you order your Trophy Bear for 2 payments of $19.95 plus $6.95 shipping and handling? Call 1-800-377-4195.
Hey, quick update. The shipping company said that it would be here between 9 and 5, and it's 9:15. That's it. Oh. Hey guys, so about a week of rain has gone by while I've been chomping at the bit to put the mill together, and I realized that really the area I wanted to put it behind me was not level at all. So first I got a load of the bluestone, the gravel, put down as like a driveway here, and with all the rain and the mud underneath the gravel, it really, you walked on it and it smushed, like it was like walking on mud with gravel in it. So the next thing I did was get this recycled concrete aggregate, and it looks a little bit more like dirt, but it's a lot more packed in, so hopefully it's more stable. And I used the backhoe to flatten the area out as best I could with the backhoe, and I'm going to shovel and level everything out. I've got the directions for the mill, and it's like 100 pages of directions for putting the mill together. But the first thing I need to do is set up the platform it's going to be on, so I'm going to check the measurements, finish putting the platform together, and then I'll start with the mill. So let's talk about the platform I'm building. This might not be the best way to do this. Obviously, if I had really large, heavy beams, tar coated, that would probably be the best option. Don't have that. I do have treated lumber from Lowe's. These are 4x6, and the idea was to put it down with the long way horizontal, and then to put a 2x6 on top. And the reason I'm doing that is because I need to bridge two 4x6s together, butt ended to butt end, and I'm using the 2x6 to hold them tight together. It's not going to keep them perfectly level. I'm going to have to level them with the dirt and tamp it down as best I can. Also, I've decided to square off the ends by putting a piece across. The instructions say that the maximum width of the rail system is 37 inches, so I'm making these 39 inches, so I have 1 inch room on either side, and I'm just using a speed square to square off the ends before I screw them in. That's it. And I'm making sure I countersink the 3.5 inch exterior screws. So it's pretty straight on this end now. So I have the far corner secured with 4 screws. This corner I'm securing with 1 screw. It looks straight on the speed square, but I don't really know if it's going to translate to the far end 20 feet away, so 22 feet away actually. So what I'm going to do is cut my next piece for this end and then square it off on this end before I sink all the rest of the screws in the far end. So the idea here is that it's also going to, there's a bit of twist in the boards. They're kind of leaning because this dirt is not perfectly level. And so now I can tell these end boards should lift and fix the bit of twist that's in these long runs. And then I can get underneath with some gravel to, to definitely make it perfectly flat. But without squaring them up this way, I probably wouldn't have been able to determine that they were, that the dirt underneath was kind of doing, hills and such. So, and this is like the 18 volt lithium. Pretty powerful. It's not going to last forever. Put in 3.5 inch depth screws into pretty rubber. I did about 10 or 15 in and I got a quick battery. So obviously, if you're going to take out and get a power drill, include drill holes, it would be so much put those in place for the, use tools. I don't mind turning up and getting the battery. So, using these lateral pieces here helped me out so much in stopping the torquing that I decided to put some more pieces somewhat towards the middle. I couldn't put one dead in the middle because that's where the 2 logs butt together. So I needed the long piece there to kind of hold them together and keep them straight. But here, about 6 feet away from the end and on the other side where this 12-footer ends, I can put these cross beams. And this is going to help kind of square it up as well. This is the general idea. Now we have a flat surface for the rail to sit on, and it's laterally and horizontally, solid, hopefully solid. I won't know actually until I put some weight on it, I suppose. I'm definitely going to have to lift it up and pack dirt underneath it to get it to stay in position. But it's pretty heavy now. It is treated lumber, so it's heavier than regular lumber. Probably have to grab the backhoe to flip it up in the air and sort of level underneath it a little bit. I suppose if this doesn't work, I could put some beams on the diagonal to reinforce. That's something I'm not really prepared to do today. I don't have the wood. It's about a half-hour drive each way to the lumber yard. So I'm going to see how this works, and if it doesn't work, I can disassemble the system and start over. But hopefully this works, and I'll let you know, in case you're repeating this at your home, that it worked. So this is it. I'm going to finish covering the planks, and you guys don't really need to see that, and then tune back in, and we'll start unboxing my Woodland Mills HM130MAX.